Thursday game, huh?
Yeah.
What did you think? I did not think that. Yeah.
I didn't think the Jets were going to win.
Yeah.
I mean, even though Stephon Diggs is out for the year and Nico Collins is out too, I still expected like a higher scoring game.
Yeah.
Especially with like Mixon and Tank Dell.
I think the Texans' offensive line is a problem for them.
Yeah. And the Jets too. We got off to a rough start.
I mean, the defense. I started them. The Jets' defense. They got 8 sacks, and they only allowed 13 points. So they were doing.
How many
their
points
job.
did they get you?
26.
Yeah, that's good. For
that's
bro.
pretty good. It boosted my percentage to win.
Oh, okay, yeah. Who are you playing this week?
Rich.
Oh man, I hope you win.
I do too.
I always hope you win, but like,
he has a tough team.
Yeah, it's going to be good. But the Texans couldn't really get anything going. No touchdowns thrown by Stroud. Mixon did hit over 100 with a touchdown.
Thank you, Mixon. I needed that this week in my other league.
Dell had over 126 yards. So.
I mean, Dell is good.
Yeah, but I'm a little disappointed that Dalton Schultz didn't get the love that he should well needed and deserved with the 2 top receivers out. I expected him to get, like a touchdown or at least like 50 or more yards. He barely got that.
Yeah.
He had some looks, but he didn't really do anything with it.
You got to do like Dell,
you got to go with the game plan.
I mean.
But Devontae Adams saw a touchdown in that game. 91 yards. So.
Yeah.
It
was definitely his best game as a
Says he's questionable, so we'll see how that goes. But
yeah, whatever.
I started Conklin in this game. Because in one of my leagues, I had Goddard out and I had Kittle on a bye.
Okay.
So I was like, all right, Leonard's throwing Conklin. He's good for at least like 5 to 15 points. I got 0.70 points.
Oof.
I mean, and I said that earlier, and my daughter said, well, that's better than 0.0. And I was like,
it's not, though.
She's so right, though.
It's really not.
Still better than 0 points, but
dude, it's the same.
It's 0.7.
No, yeah. I wanted to say it's the same, bro.
Yeah.
Let's move on. Good luck, Mike. Yeah. But so it looks like the Saints are traveling to Carolina.
I was looking for a positive. So.
It's easy pickings, right?
Well, I don't know. Both these teams are probably the worst.
Yeah, but have you seen them both play? One is better than the other.
Well, who's starting for Panthers quarterback? Is it?
I think it's Young again.
Are they going to go with him as their starter?
I don't know about that,
think
but
so.
I know he's starting this week. But who's starting on the other side?
It's
Derek Carr.
Derek Carr is back.
He's back. Exactly. It's not really. This is a pretty cut and dry. One team is better than the other. And
Did Elite come back?
Olave?
Let me check.
He's back.
Checking.
What's one?
It's Olave, but okay.
Yep, he's good to go. So you're going with Carr.
I'm going with New Orleans, yeah. And
Kamara has been hitting.
I'm going with
Olave,
Bryce Young.
Hubbard might get one. I don't know.
I'm going with the Saints on this one.
Yeah. Tripping it up. Good start.
And not to mention, the Panthers did just trade with Baltimore. Deontay Johnson.
Oh, yeah, dude.
All right. Solid.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
How good is that for you guys?
I love
That's
that
such a good move. Such a good move.
We finally have 3 good receivers.
And Lamar's already thrown for almost 2,100 yards this year.
Yeah, so we got Zay Flowers, Rashad Bateman, which I see him better as a 3. So Deontay Johnson, I like him as the number 2.
I thought the Ravens were the best team in the league before that trade, and they just got better. So, congrats, bro.
Let's go on to the Commanders.
Well,
Commanders are headed to New York.
I'll be real. We should win this game, easy. But it feels like a trap game.
We as in...
Washington.
Oh, you're Washington.
I'm all Washington.
Well, see, this is the thing, man, is...
New York.
Sorry. They had that win over the Bears at the last second, bro.
Yeah, it was
That
awesome, dude.
Yeah, Hip was a
Whatever, we deserve that win. We
Yeah,
were
it was
dominating
good.
them all
You guys
game.
did a good job. Yeah.
The NFC East rivalry dates back decades.
Decades,
Like
bro.
almost, well, it's a half a century. Almost a century now. It was forever, Dallas, the Giants, and the Eagles, and the Redskins, now the Commanders. And they've always been fighting each other. And it doesn't matter what their record is. It's still a heated rivalry game, and they just played different. I can understand where, like you're saying, that this could be a trap game because the Giants' D-line is really good, and Tyrone Tracy, he has gotten past his concussion protocol, and he is emerging as their lead back. But I think Jaden Daniels offers something that the Giants don't, and that's Jaden Daniels' connection with his receivers and his tight end Ertz, who is having a good year too. I think the Commanders get this one. I think they're gonna bounce back.
I think the Commanders get the win too. I'm just saying I could see a potential. It's a trap, moment.
Well, the Giants lost to Pittsburgh last week, and
Yep.
Tracy was obviously their only big hitter.
And
20 carries, 145 yards.
Daniel Jones can't get a touchdown at MetLife Stadium, so that's
Yeah, he couldn't get one last week either. Only one interception.
Oh no, it's been like 600 something days or something.
That's crazy.
it's wild, bro.
Neighbors, respectable 71 yards. Slayton, over 100 yards.
And not to mention, Jaden Daniels and that Terry McLaurin connection is fire right now. We're finally getting to see what Scary Terry can do.
I mean,
he's always been a good receiver. He's a 1,000-yard receiver, but he's quiet because
he's played with like 19 different quarterbacks, 20 different quarterbacks now.
Yeah, he's
they
looking
started
over-
off slow, but now they're really hitting.
His last game, he hit 125 yards. So
Terry?
Yeah. That's
Oh,
ching.
he's nasty.
That's
dude.
why he's our starter for me.
Yeah.
Ching. Daniels, 326 yards, 1 touchdown, 50 yards carried.
I'm going Commanders.
I'm going Commanders.
Ertz, yeah, they were celebrating tight ends. Yeah, he had 7 catches, 77 yards.
You're talking.
All right, so chipping it up. Okay,
Ooh.
divisional.
I bet you we trip it again.
Tua is back. Buffalo has Amari Cooper. He is questionable this week.
What's his ailment?
Oh, man, I forgot what it was. But there's a chance that he might not play.
I don't think that changes anything in this game.
No.
The Bills looked good last week. They played the Seahawks, and they made them look like fools. So
In Seattle.
yeah. The Dolphins almost won in that squeaker with Cardinals, but it came down to the wire.
Yeah, the Bills.
Yeah, I remember a lot of games last week. It was like the last 2 minutes.
Well, I
it was
also
determining the game.
remember the first time that these guys played, and I benched the Bills defense, and
Well, yeah, but that's when they knocked Tua
and
out.
they
Isn't
blew
it?
up, and they beat the hell out of the Dolphins.
Is that when they knocked Tua out?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's Bills.
I think he got tired of getting hit, and then the final one was a concussion.
Let's see, who did the Dolphins throw to? Did you say Waddle got
But you
some?
know what? This could be a revenge game.
Waddle did get some looks, but Tyreek Hill was still the number one.
I'm starting Waddle this week.
Is this one in Buffalo?
It will be in Buffalo.
Yeah, it's
It
Buffalo.
was
Dude.
too cold for Dolphins.
Bills Mafia.
How
Oh,
cold
man,
is
they're
it
gonna,
gonna be
like-
on Sunday?
Rob them too.
How cold will it be on Sunday?
Says -50. I'm just kidding. I don't know.
It's probably gonna be like 50 degrees.
Jamie, could you check that out?
We're
you pull that
good.
up? JMO!
But if it's under 30, it'll be the Buffalo Bills.
It's definitely not under 30.
No, it's way too early for that. Yeah.
So, as long
Global
as that,
warming. Anyway,
Dolphins have a chance.
Buffalo?
yep, I guess. so.
Trips Buff. Not much to talk about.
Well, who is but who's the go-to on the Bills? That new guy they picked up, right?
Amari?
Did
he
he
might
see
not
the
play.
ball?
He might not play. He had a good game.
No, he had 1 catch, 3 yards.
Wait, was that the second game with him?
Yeah,
Oh, never mind. Yeah, he had.
Shakir had over 100 yards. Who do you think they go to? Who's number one, Shakir?
If Cooper's not playing, it's definitely Shakir. If Cooper's playing, it's Cooper.
Shakir really stepped up as a number one when the Bills were looking for a guy to step up. And we were expecting it to be Keon Coleman, but Shakir really popped in there. So I think with Amari Cooper being out, he's definitely going to have that safety net potential with...
Is Cooper definitely out?
I don't think so.
No, he's questionable,
No.
but, I mean, there's a chance he doesn't play is what I've been reading.
Word.
All right. Yeah, so the Chargers are going to the Brownies. Who's starting quarterback?
For the Browns?
Mm-hmm.
And Jameis, boy.
Okay, I like that. I think he's a good football player.
Because, man, what...
He plays hero ball a little too much, but
You know what's
He's
funny?
got a good arm
I
on
think
him.
he's better than Deshaun Watson.
We spoke for 2 weeks. I know I did.
Mike did.
That Winston needed to be traded. Well, I guess the Browns were like, no, something's going to happen. And it did.
Yeah, Watson sucked.
And he did suck, but Winston stepped in. And what did I tell you?
Oh yeah,
before?
he
I
beat
said
you guys.
Winston-
He beat Baltimore.
Yeah. I
Nobody saw
said
that coming, bro.
Winston should be a starting quarterback in this league because he loves to sling it. He's going to sling
He's
to the other
Farvian
team.
in that way.
But yeah, like he's a gunslinger.
Yeah, bro.
And sometimes he will throw to the other team, but I also like a quarterback that's not scared to take chances. Because what back in the day, Bill Parcells would tell Phil Sims, it's like, if he's covered, he's open. And if he's one-on-one covered.
Well,
Right.
yeah, he had 334 yards, 3 touchdowns, and one was to Njoku,
Mm-hmm.
who had over 60 yards. Also, he had a good game for me.
What I was surprised not to see in this game, in that game, was Judy wasn't even around.
Man, Judy's
It was
not a number
Elijah
one.
Moore, and it was
What?
Cedric Wilson.
He was 5 of 8 for 79 yards.
Who?
Judy,
Oh, really?
He's not getting the same
He's
looks.
not.
right?
He got
Tillman,
like 3 looks.
Tillman had both touchdowns
Uh-huh.
or 2 touchdowns. Yeah.
I mean, the Broncos got rid of Judy for a reason.
Him and Moore had like 10 and 11 looks and targets.
But Winston is a starter.
Yeah.
I'm
going Browns,
about
bro.
the Chargers. I mean,
They got Justin Herbert. It's
Sure,
not like
Herbert.
they definitely will lose this game.
I'm going Browns in this one too.
Yeah.
yeah. So
Different team.
Sherbert, 279 yards, 2 touchdowns. Dobbins
And I like Winston.
had a good run
Herbert's
game.
been playing very good this year.
And McConkey, yeah, he got 111 yards, 2 touchdowns. So that's pretty good
Mm-hmm.
connection. But with the Browns defense, I don't think you'll see those
I'm
numbers.
feeling you. And I think that offense is totally different with Jameis.
Yep.
So we're thinking this will be a turnaround for the Browns.
I mean, I think they can beat the Chargers.
You're right. You said they, yeah.
I think they can beat the Chargers. I'm saying that much.
All right. On to Tennessee.
A lot of trips, dude.
Man, if there's a game that the Patriots can win this year, it can be against the
This is
Titans.
Well, they
Titans
beat the Jets.
Yeah, but the Jets are terrible.
The Jets just won. They beat the Texans.
They did.
But they're also missing
That was
some
one
key
game.
starters. Wait,
I still think it's kind of going to be Tennessee that wins this game.
We'll see what Tennessee's been up
Their
to.
defense is really good. It's their offense that's
they are
terrible.
not the
Well,
same
yeah,
team
they're
without
not
Vrabel.
score. I don't know about that.
Their defense is playing a lot better.
The Tennessee Titans played the Lions. Remember
Yeah.
that score?
Yeah,
it was
but
52 to 14.
Their defense is good. I'm telling you, it's number one against the run, isn't it?
They should have never got rid of Vrabel. as
No,
their
I
coach.
agree.
Where-
Especially for the how is Callahan an upgrade? You know what I mean?
And this was the reason being. The team owner said he looked a little too intimidating.
2 and 2.
It's like, wouldn't you want that as a head coach?
Yeah.
He was a former NFL player. What do
Nah,
you expect? him to
That's
look
crazy, dude. Those players played for him. You know what I mean?
like? Yeah.
Nah,
Yeah, they
that's
did.
dumb.
They played differently when he was there. I think it was stupid.
I don't have a lot of faith in Rudolph. But
Me neither. Which is why
Yeah, but do you have more faith in Will Levis than Rudolph?
I
I think Rudolph is smarter with the ball.
I thought Levis was hurt, and so Rudolph had to start.
I heard Levis was coming back, but I'm just saying. I think Rudolph is probably
Wait a minute.
more consistent
Is
option than Levis
May
at this
back?
point.
I'm looking now.
Because he got a concussion.
He played last week.
And is
Yeah, he got a
healthy
concussion
again to
last
play?
week.
Okay, let me check.
Because if he starts,
Brissett took over and won the game.
the Patriots win this game.
May?
Yeah,
Brissett's the one that won it last week.
Yeah, Brissett stepped up, I think.
May can win.
Well, he's not listed as anything, so
He's not in concussion protocol?
it says Brissett is starting, I think. Though.
Yeah. That's what I thought.
But Levis is questionable.
Wait, they're gonna go with him as the starter?
I think so.
Dude, I think he's in concussion protocol.
Okay, all right. But when he's healthy, it needs to be May.
It says
I
Will
think he
Levis
is
is
in the
listed as
first
questionable for Sunday's game. Levis was limited in practice all week. It remains unclear if him or Mason Rudolph.
They should just... Oh, yeah. Yeah, I heard Levis might come back, but I think Rudolph might be a steadier option. A better game manager.
But yeah, it's
That's
listed in his
what's the
shoulder, I think. Levis.
Yeah, I was talking about May with the concussion.
Oh, me.
Yeah. For
Right.
Yeah.
Doesn't even have him here. It's not even, it's only giving me information on Brissett.
I thought I heard Brissett was starting.
Yeah, for sure. I don't know.
I'm going to Tennessee. I'm going to Tennessee.
I like Tennessee.
They got to win one. This is one they can win.
Oh, either one can win.
Defense is
I was
good.
gonna roll with Patriots.
Oh, Mike's going Pats.
Ah.
I think I want to go Pats too. But yeah, it could go anyway.
Yeah, this one was.
I mean, either this one or the Browns game could be the upset.
Yeah.
Oops. I hit there at the Giants.
Nobody's picking the Giants.
It's funny because it's your pick there. I don't know.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, here we go.
yellow. I'm
Here.
green, bro.
Oh, you're green. My bad.
Whatever, I don't care.
Oh, well, let me just do it. You're green. The mean green is not voting for the Giants.
No, never will.
So the next game is
Atlanta, Mercedes-Benz.
Cowboys. and
Atlanta.
Falcons.
There's another dumb, easy one. Cowboys some trash.
Wow, I think you're a
Hold
little
on.
biased there.
Maybe I
Brian.
am, but they
Hold
are
on.
some trash.
So I will no longer bet on the Cowboys, but I would not say that
You won't
they
bet
aren't
against them.
capable of winning this game.
I mean,
Because last week, and trust me, how I know this is it blew up on me. So they played the 49ers last week,
They did.
and they were holding down Dak and Lamb for most of the game. Fourth quarter comes around. And they decide to get double touchdowns.
Who won the
come
game?
back. Oh, the Niners.
Oh, there you
But
go.
I'm just saying.
Oh yeah, fourth quarter they had
coming
2
back.
touchdowns at the end.
Oh yeah. So they can definitely find each other. However, I'm going to say that this is going to be the game that
Hot
Kirk
Atlanta.
Cousins is going to blow up. And I'm still picking the Falcons, but I'm saying you can't count out the Cowboys. But I would no longer bet on them. Or
The Falcons beat the Bucks. High scoring game.
They beat him twice this year, bro.
Nice. 4 touchdowns for Cousins. Yeah.
Yeah.
Kirk.
In fact, what's he got? 8, but for between both games with the Bucks,
Yeah.
Dang.
4 each game, 500 yards in the first one.
Mm-hmm.
Kyle Pitts saw
Say
the
it ain't
touchdown twice.
Yeah,
London, slow game. But Mooney, 1 touchdown, 86 yards.
yeah.
And Robinson got a touchdown. Oh, Bijan. Let's see. But CD, I think still, he's obviously a number 1.
Yeah.
He hit over 100. It was not a high score.
And it's funny because I had texted Matt after they were holding down, and I was like, I just need them to run out the clock
Oh my gosh.
and milk the clock and win this game. Keep the ball out of CD's hands.
Dude,
Because if he gets it, it's game over.
13 catches, bro.
Yeah.
146 yards.
Yeah.
Lamb?
Yeah, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah.
44 fantasy points.
Yep, he destroyed me.
But what was Prescott's line? How many passing yards?
Well, I faced him
243.
Yeah,
Most of it went, more than
That's what
half
I'm
went to CD.
Yeah. I was winning that game until the fourth quarter. And 7 minutes left.
Ferguson had 6 catches, not a lot of yards though.
No. 6 minutes left. And,
No.
Because I was about to go celebrate.
Yep, I'm going Falcons.
Falcons.
And
Chips.
then decided not to.
Falcons.
Yeah, Falcons.
Falcons.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. I want the Falcons to win this week. Teach them a lesson.
Bengals.
Going to
Raiders.
Cincinnati, bro.
Ooh, the Bengals.
Bengals.
Raiders were holding their own against Kansas City for a second. Maybe it was just Vegas trying to have a good game.
No, it's they hate each other.
No, so
And divisional game.
Yeah.
what do you think, Jacoby Myers? Number 1 receiver, right?
I mean,
Seemed
he
fun,
is
like
on the
an
Raiders. I don't know that he would be on another team.
Well, he is now because they got rid of Adams.
Right.
Him and Minshew, they made some connections. He had a
Like
touchdown.
Minshew splashes, big stuff every now and again.
Yeah, I don't think they're ready for Cincinnati. Though.
I don't either.
Well, I think Zach Moss is still questionable to be in this game. I think he's going to miss it, but they don't need him for this game. All they need is Jamar Chase. But they are missing Higgins, I think.
Yeah,
That's
he's
true.
doubtful.
That does hurt them. They're way better with him.
That does create some questions, but I think the Bengals can still find a way to get this done. However, I can see Madison having a decent game on the Raiders.
Yeah.
Burrow had a rough game against Philly. They lost. And Jamar Chase did have the touchdown, though. 9 catches, 54 yards.
I think
We
Philly
called that
is
last
probably
week.
a lot better than Vegas.
Yeah, just a little bit. Yeah, I think Bengals need to win. They're 3-5. Yep, still 3-5. Raiders 2-6. Let's go with Bengals. Hey, Mike. I can see one of these teams winning.
The Ravens and the Broncos.
Which one do you think it is? Just guess. Go
Not
on,
a
guess.
history of me being a kid and loving both these teams.
Oh, you guys, you like that Elway guy, huh?
Well, I grew up a Dallas fan, family, but my favorite quarterback of all time was John Elway, and then Peyton. But John Elway was first. But anyways, other than that, I grew up and found my own team. And
You
it was
rooted
the
for him
Ravens.
against Favre, didn't you?
So, yeah,
Ew.
of course.
Ew.
Of course.
No, not of course.
Elway took out Favre and won that.
Favre is way cooler than that way, bro.
Yeah, well, he couldn't get it done. So, anyways.
Yeah, Terrell Davis probably won that, but yeah.
No, that was the second Super Bowl.
And Bo Nix
Was,
is going to do it again in Baltimore,
The first
huh?
Super Bowl was on John Elway. John Elway
Sure.
beat the Packers.
Sure.
Yeah.
I
But it
think
was Terrell Davis and everybody else that beat the Falcons.
Nix is going to throw some bombs on your Ravens, bro.
Really?
They looked scared last week.
Old
They're not
Bojack.
ready for those let's ride people or whatever, those Mustangs.
Broncos
well,
country.
Broncos, that's
Well, you're
it, yeah.
talking about a veteran quarterback compared to a rookie. This guy is still trying to find his way, and yeah, the Ravens defense is not the same of what it was, and even I can recognize it as a fan. However, I think we're going to outdo the Broncos. Derrick Henry, enough said, he's had a touchdown in every single game. Our defense can hold up to that, and Lamar Jackson, he's just doing his thing. And I'm glad to see him becoming a quarterback who passes more than he runs. Because now we have receivers, Zay Flowers, Rashad Bateman, who is questionable this week. So there's a chance that he doesn't play. But don't worry. We did make a trade with the Panthers and got Deontay Johnson. I think he'll make a good number 2 or 3. I would much rather prefer to see him in the slot, but he can run as our wide receiver as well. Oh, this gives opportunity for Zay Flowers to go in the slot. because he can work all routes.
Baltimore lost to Cleveland, though. Do you think that's going to affect you guys in the division?
Well, we're talking about a long time divisional rival game. You know, it could go both ways. Winston was obviously a good quarterback, and he stepped in there, did his thing, and they made plays, and you know, it was a close game. But I thought that they were just better that day. So Winston did his thing.
I'm just saying, divisionally,
There
that's going to hurt you guys. You guys are going to have to play him again later, right?
Oh yeah, and definitely worry about that one too. Like I said, that's a entirely different team with Winston under the helm, and that makes them a contender, just like Joe Flacco last year. Just like I don't know why they didn't resign him, but that's another team, different story. I don't see the Broncos getting past the Ravens in this one.
Bo Nix last week, he had 3 touchdowns thrown, and he had a touchdown rush, 284 yards, man, against an NFL team.
That's cute. That's really cute. But on the other side of the ball, we have Lamar Jackson, who's been doing that for the past few years.
No, yeah, I think it's obvious. Is it Chip?
Broncos.
Ravens.
I'm going Broncos.
Ben's going Broncos. What do you have to say about the Broncos?
I love their defense.
I do love their defense, and that's where this one can go either way at a certain point, is because they both have top defenses.
I sense another trap game. I mean, really, I think the Ravens are the best team in football. I just think the Broncos are going to win this game.
Interesting.
Ooh. Well, I think we're going to be ticked off for last week's game, and we're going to come in here a little hungry.
I hope so.
Do you
I
think
want the Ravens to
Sutton's going to have a good game, or the running back, McLaurin? What do you think? Do you think it's going to be Knicks?
Because I forgot about it. It's stuck right there.
I know. I saw it. I was there.
I'm still on that.
So, yeah, anyway. Sutton had a good game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He had 100 yards.
I think, Knicks is coming into his own.
It was good to see him throw to him because Sutton is a good receiver, and I was just, as long as he can get the ball. Like last year, Russell Wilson loved throwing to him.
Mm-hmm.
He caught everything. He was better than Judy.
Russell Wilson, bro.
All right, next
Judy's
one.
not that good.
He was a couple
Next
years,
one.
but he hasn't.
What do you got?
Bears, Cardinals. Bears going to be the Cardinals.
I know what I got.
Murray is top 10 in rushing.
I know.
That's pretty crazy.
And actually, Arizona has been looking not bad for like weeks now.
But you know what? The Bears been playing a little better.
Have they?
A little
They
bit.
played like crap the whole game against
Well, they
Washington.
almost won. I mean, it was down to the last second.
We were dominating them in yardage and time of possession and all that. We weren't getting into the end zone, and so it was close. And so they scored 2 touchdowns and they were ahead. You know, but we were dominating that whole game. You know what I mean? They weren't playing well all game. I think Arizona's been playing better than that game for Chicago.
Arizona beat the Dolphins. Yeah, they had that sneaker win. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Murray had over 300 yards and 2 touchdowns.
And they also beat the Chargers the week before that.
Mm.
I don't know.
It's a tough one, but I think
Bears
they're
have
going
a very
Cardinals.
good defense too, but I'm going Arizona.
I don't have anything good to say about
I'm going Arizona. Better quarterback, well-established team.
that. All right.
Next
Jaguars.
one, Jags and the Eagles. I'm gonna have to go Eagles.
Yeah.
You know, I hate this game.
Jags
I hate
are
the Eagles,
not the
but
same.
it's Philly.
Oh, Brent's picking Philly, the number
Dude.
1 in the division.
Wrong.
Who's winning?
Washington.
You think?
I know.
You know. Oh, is it tattooed on you?
No, but their games, at least a full game
6
ahead.
into only
I
because
got a
Eagles had a
question.
bye.
Only because Eagles had a bye. Get out of here.
We
We have a higher point differential, and we have one more game.
Okay. You have one more game. Yeah. All right. So I guess you're voting for the Eagles then.
I am voting for the Eagles.
Okay.
Washington is the division leader.
Let's see what
There
the
is
Jaguars
no
did.
disputing that.
I think.
Oh yeah, aren't they going to be in Germany coming up soon?
I think Washington right now is better than Dallas.
They're definitely
There's
better than Dallas.
no
It's Philly that
question.
I'm more worried about.
There's no question. The only thing that I'm concerned about Washington is their defense.
They've been playing pretty good. The last
Jaguars
couple weeks.
lost
Offensively, get out of here.
Washington's
Packers.
defense has been playing pretty good the last couple weeks.
And that's what makes them dangerous. But that's the thing. They always look dangerous.
Dallas is doo-doo, bro.
What are we talking about?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Well, I could talk football all day. but-
you can. Then let's talk about the next game.
All right.
Barkley's definitely going to score a lot, though.
L.A. Oh, I thought we were moving on to the next game.
Yeah, let's do it.
L.A. versus Seattle?
Yeah, let's
It's
do it.
L.A., bro.
You think it's LA?
It's definitely L.A.
So you said DK's not playing?
Well, so DK is not
Oh,
playing
really? I thought he was
in
coming
this
back.
game.
Even you thought he was coming back and you still thought they were going to lose.
Yeah.
So you like what
So
Stafford's been doing?
LA has
Yeah, LA.
Puka Nuka back.
And
Oh,
Cooper-
yeah.
and Cooper
He
Kupp.
blew it up.
That's,
They're a totally different team
dude,
with those two players.
Last week, like I said,
Against the Saints
I
today,
did not
took a
know
good win.
that both of them were going to be back at the same time. Because if I did, I would have played my strategic things.
They beat Minnesota.
Not the Saints. You know.
They are a entirely different team with both those guys back. Holy crap!
That's what I'm telling you, bro. That division is
Now,
close, bro.
Yeah, they beat the
but
Titans.
this is the thing, though. They always have a good game. They always. But Metcalf is out this week, so it's going to be up to the Lockett and Jack Smith.
Jack Smith.
Well, I don't know how to pronounce his
Oh,
first
yeah.
name.
He's got a hyphen name. And
So
it's
I
like,
went with the middle and last.
Long.
Oh, you're talking about
Yes, long and foreign.
Yeah.
on the Seahawks.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna have to go with the Rams on this one. It's just different without Metcalf there,
I like the Rams.
and Gino did struggle last week. Now I'm not saying that they can't win this game. This could go either way. This is going to be one of the games that I pick as the Seahawks could win, but in this scenario, it's the Rams.
I'm going Rams. I like it. Oh, yeah, here we go.
Yeah,
Division.
they'd be picked for the upset. Yeah.
Divisional game, man.
Ooh. Packers, Lions. Oh my.
First 425 game.
I heard Jordan Love is going to play through his groin injury.
Josh Jacobs
Yeah.
is questionable.
Ooh.
He needs some massages, probably.
They did
There's a
everything
chance
they
he
needed,
might
bro.
not play. This is tough.
How do you pick against Detroit in this game? With a hurt Jordan Love and
Yeah,
a hurt
questionable
Josh
Love.
Jacobs.
Questionable Jacobs.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
going Lions.
I don't see how you could pick against Detroit in this
Well,
game.
it will be in Lambeau,
It
though.
will be.
The team could come alive.
Yep, it can be.
They could.
But Lions are pretty good
Ooh.
outside of
I
Detroit
love
also.
Montgomery. I love Gibbs. I love the tandem that's
They have a
going
lot of
on.
targets and they're healthy.
Amani St. Brown. They're getting back their tight end as well.
Yeah.
Hawkinson. It's just
That he's Minnesota.
what else going on?
He used to be Detroit.
Miller Lite. Proud sponsor.
Yeah, brought to you by.
Yeah.
I think.
I had a flashback there. Nice.
Yeah, I think Goff's going to do it.
Well, either way,
Goff.
Lions.
Yeah. Now we can talk about Hutchinson.
Mhm.
By the way, guys, Hutchinson is coming back.
Yeah,
Oh.
but guess who else is coming back?
Maybe that's why I sparked that, because it was next game. And I was
Uh-uh.
gonna look at that. and
Guess
it's-
who else
it's
is
fun.
starting
No.
for the Colts?
Oh!
Uh-uh.
Oh,
No.
man.
Joe
Oh, it's official.
Flacco.
Nuh-uh.
Joe
You
Cool
know-
Daddy's back, baby.
Why?
So we
Because Richardson blows and
Yeah, he's not even hurt.
yeah, he
Hey, Brett.
pulled himself out of the game last week.
Oh, he said, that's
I'm
right,
tired,
he said, I'm
man.
tired, I'm done, or whatever, yeah.
Oh.
this is the second quarterback that we were talking about for 2 weeks of overcoming. So the first one was Winston.
Mhm.
The second one was Joe Flacco. You gotta let the man start.
It's happening.
He has the better
official.
chance of winning the game. So before Joe Flacco was going to be the starter, I would have picked Vikings winning
For
this
sure.
game.
100%.
However, with Joe Flacco coming back, and he is the starting quarterback. Downs has possibilities. Pierce has possibilities. Oh, and by the way,
who's that other guy?
There's another receiver.
There's one other guy. What's
Pittman
his name?
Jr. Yeah. He's gonna get his catches, and this changes things. So I think the Colts have a better chance. And you know what? Flacco coming back in this game. Let's give Flacco the win.
Nobody lights up a room like Joe Flacco, bro.
You think he was probably thinking, kids these days, and he just put on the helmet.
Yeah.
Hey, but you know what? After this game, check the papers Monday morning.
I think Minnesota has a very good team, though.
They do, but they lost 2 in a row, bro.
They did, but this is home field.
The Colts.
It is.
The Colts have Flacco, and the Colts have a sneaky good defense. So,
by the way, yes, the Vikings have one of the top 5 defenses. However, the past few weeks they've been struggling against the pass.
They've been exploited.
And I tell you, now here's the thing: it can go either way, because Flacco does have his bad games. But he also, when he starts feeling himself back there,
he's got an arm, dude.
Joe Cool steps in, and you get the Super Bowl Joe Flacco. It's game over.
He has a very lively arm.
Once he gets comfortable in the pocket and that offensive line shows up, the Vikings will be picked apart because he's got a cannon, and he's going to deliver it to Pierce, Downs, and Pittman Jr. So this is a totally different team.
That's the primetime game, too.
Yeah, and it should be. Flacco's coming back. And
I'd be watching it.
He's got a second chance.
Dude, it would be great to see Flacco, yeah. I don't get to watch a lot of games, so I follow on the sleeper.
Yeah, I'm going Flacco in the Colts.
Yeah, me too. And this will also still be...
I'm going with my heart, but I don't think...
You know what's crazy is that this is going to be both our pick and our upset.
Crazy. It's not that crazy.
This is going to be our picked game and our upset game because I really see why the Vikings should win this. But like I said, it's just different with Flacco under the helm, and then I think he gives them the better opportunity, and they are the...
All right.
If you're looking at the Vikings as a whole, I see what you're saying. The last 2 weeks, they've lost both games. You're seeing the cracks in their armor. It's really not that crazy that Flacco and the Colts could come in and win that game.
Yeah.
They definitely have the talent. They were Anthony Richards was holding them back.
Yeah. And I know that they don't want to say it. It's just that give him time to develop into a quarterback. Give him time.
And let the man rest. He's tired.
Yeah. You've got a starting quarterback as your backup quarterback who was a playoff contender last year.
Super Bowl champ.
And every time he has played for you, he's putting up 300-plus yards and winning games. Yeah, you should maybe let that man start.
Mm-hmm.
So I think they might have listened to our podcast. Well,
it's very possible.
Yeah.
I've been saying it forever.
Yep, I think one of them heard us.
Let's move on to Kansas City.
All right, next game we got the Buccaneers.
Pick them to lose again. It was like there's no way they're going to be 8-0, right, guys?
Kansas City.
Yeah, 7-0 right now.
Yeah, but they're catching Tampa Bay when their top 2 receivers are out.
Man, this would be a different game if it was Evans and Godwin.
Mm-hmm.
God, man, I would say Tampa would win this. But you know what happened last week? He didn't have those 2 receivers, and he
put up points. He moved the ball.
300 yards and a couple touchdowns. Like there was no.
Yeah, dang it.
It's gonna be Kansas City, bro.
But it's still going to be Kansas City that wins this. Because even though they have been losing talent this year too, but they still have DeAndre Hopkins from that trade, and also Worthy. And not to mention Kels,
Mahomes and Reed,
and Kareem Hunt, and Mahomes. So they're gonna win.
Yeah. Dang it! Okay.
I love me some. By
the way, I have to mention this because of this. Anybody that has the Sleeper app and playing fantasy football, and if you have Patrick Mahomes as your quarterback, has anybody noticed that you have Patrick from SpongeBob SquarePants as this picture?
No,
They're the one they have for Aaron Rodgers. He's all just like a hippie. It's so weird. It's like, what's going on?
I love it. I
I don't get it.
Because at first, like, whoa, what
It's
happened?
like, does this
here?
like have to do with the, the whole?
I liked it.
I'm immunized. Like, I don't know. Anyway, dude, the sleeper app's wild because like I follow most of the games on the sleeper app, and so like I'm watching like the play-by-play, but people are commenting on the plays.
Yes, yeah.
So like when someone
It's
like
quite
messes
active.
up or drops the ball or fumbles, they're like, there's somebody on there usually talking a lot
Yeah.
of trash, and that's usually top of the chart. Like what's
It's
trending.
hilarious.
Or like they'll be like, "Oh, Vegas just called." I was like, "Oh my
Yeah.
god!" Like this one, there was an injury on the Jets, and it was because Garrett didn't catch the ball or something. So it said Garrett dropped ball, and everybody's saying that guy's paralyzed because they said bad things about Garrett. Like they were blaming him. I was like,
Dang, dude.
"Jeez, guys, calm down."
Dang, bro.
It was wild. I hope that guy's okay. I
You
don't
got a
even know.
couple on there. You got a couple on there.
All right. The sleeper app's wild. You should get on and check. Just go to the games live and just
Right.
see what they're saying. It's pretty crazy.
All right. So touchdowns.
Touchdowns.
Touchdowns, real quick. We can just run through it real quick.
Yeah.
About no thinking, just guess.
New Orleans and
Saints.
Carolina.
I'm gonna say Kamara.
Come on, I
I
like
like
it.
Kamara.
Hubbard,
Hubbard for that's good.
Yeah.
Washington and New York.
I'm gonna go Robinson on Washington.
I'm gonna go. Yeah, Robinson, Washington.
And I'm gonna say Neighbors for the Giants.
What's their running back's name again?
Tracy.
I'm going Tracy.
I like Tracy,
Oh,
but I also
I
want
hope you're
Scary to
right.
get another one. My heart's
Daniel
saying
Jones
Scary.
cannot throw a touchdown pass at MetLife. Just remember that.
Dang it, fine.
for real?
It's
Robinson.
been so long.
All
It's
right,
been
Robinson.
like over a year, dude.
wow.
All right.
And they're half year in.
On to New York.
What's his name? Shakir.
I like it. Well, I like running back Cook too.
Oh, Cook too.
I like
yeah.
Shakir in this game, and I like Hill for the
Yeah,
Dolphins.
I like him.
All
You don't think Waddle's gonna do anything?
Oh, I think he is, but I think Hill is going to get that connection with
Okay.
Tua.
All right, I'll go with you. I'll rock with you.
Cool. Brownies.
Tillman.
I like Njoku again.
I'm going Tillman.
He got hot last week.
He did.
But you know what? I feel like Chubb's going to get this.
Chubb. Yeah, that's
Old
solid.
Chubb.
And what do you think, Dobbins?
Mm.
Because McConkey didn't get one.
No, I'm going to go
No,
McConkey.
McConkey's hot right now.
Okay.
I think he's going to be the touchdown for the Chargers.
All right. I like it. All right. In Tennessee.
Well,
Who do they have?
Calvin Ridley. That's the only one I can see for them.
Yeah. Or wow, Pollard could.
Mike doesn't like Pollard. I can see Stevenson hitting one in.
Yes.
He could.
Maybe. Oh, yeah. And he hates Hunter.
I couldn't even name a Patriots receiver, bro.
Bourne, Polk.
DeMario.
Bourne that used to play
Douglas.
for Minnesota.
DeMario Douglas.
Maybe. Douglas, yeah. He's their number one. But yeah, all right. Stevenson, maybe Pollard. That's me.
Cowboys, Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
Pitts.
Really?
Yep.
Tight end, right?
Mm-hmm.
I like Bijan in this one
Yeah, Dallas is rushing
for the
defense is
Falcons.
Awful.
And I like Lamb for
Yeah.
Dallas.
I like
Lamb,
Lamb, I
I
like
like-
Lamb for Dallas.
Lamb, Bijan, I like him. Or maybe London, but yeah, you like Pitts too. So
Mhm.
A lot of good hitters. Probably high scoring. Yeah, so you think Cousins will blow up? So yeah.
Oh yeah.
Cardinals, Murray. I want to see Harrison get one again.
Not fam. Bengals, Raiders,
Oh yeah, Bengals, Raiders.
Jamar.
Jamar Chase.
Yeah.
Oh, yep. Higgins is doubtful.
I'll go
so-
Jamar Chase for the Bengals.
Myers.
And I want to go Madison, the running back
Yeah.
for the Raiders.
What do you think? What about?
I'm going Myers.
You think Bowers will hit 80 yards?
Bowers could be a solid touchdown in this one.
I'm
You know
thinking
what?
Bowers.
I'm
Yeah,
going Jacoby
Let me
Myers.
change Madison. I'm going Bowers.
Bowers. I like Bowers. Yeah. And then
I think he's going to be their number one receiver.
And yeah,
even though
Jamar
he's a tight
Chase.
end.
Broncos, Ravens. What's it? Sutton.
Well, on the Broncos, I would say it would be Sutton and
Yeah.
not the running back.
Williams. Yeah, I'm going Sutton. And obviously I
And
pick Henry every time. So.
For the Ravens, it's going to be Henry.
Yeah.
He's got a touchdown in every game, and I don't see that changing.
I'm going to go Lamar.
Rush?
Yep.
Okay.
I see that happen too.
I've seen it. I like it.
Chicago, Arizona.
Yeah.
I like James Conner in this one for the Arizona Cardinals.
Ooh, I might be going with old Marv.
And for the Bears, I like DJ Moore.
I'm gonna go Marv for Arizona.
Mhm.
And I'm gonna go Kmet for Chicago.
I like it. I like Swift.
That's been getting hot recently.
I like Swift.
Swift has been playing
Swift for
incredibly
Chicago, and I like
We were talking so much trash on him for the first couple of weeks.
well. Yeah, but he's been coming along.
Connor. Yeah, no, maybe a Wild Wilson. Hopefully Harrison, but definitely Connor. Oh, McBride too. Dang, they got a good team, bro.
They have a team.
Okay, I'm sorry.
I like what you just said. They have a team, and if they show up, yes, they win.
They have a team good enough to beat Chicago.
But they're just like the Giants. You don't know which team you're getting.
Well,
One that could win a
I would
game.
pick them over the Giants any day of the week.
Excuse me.
All right, Barkley. Let's go.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I like
Guaranteed
Barkley.
touchdown?
I like
Yeah.
Barkley.
Yeah, Barkley.
I like Tank on.
Bixby?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's top
Dude, he's
five,
he's
I guess, in yards.
He's so good.
He is
So
so
last
good.
week, Christian Kirk got injured,
Yep.
and he is
Oh,
now
no.
on
He's
IR.
out, right?
I'm sad to see, but also for fantasy, it's like I've been waiting to cut this guy or them to trade him so that maybe I can keep him because he's a good receiver. He just hasn't been getting the ball.
He's on the wrong
But
team.
I'm going to say the touchdown in this game, guaranteed. I want to see Evan Ingram.
Dude, you said that last week. I think you got one, too.
Oh,
Yeah, I
Evan
remember.
Ingram and Trevor Lawrence have been a good pairing.
I like him, but no, I'm definitely going Bixby
I'm
and
going
I'm going
Bigsby.
Barkley.
Bigsby and
Maybe
Barkley. I'm
AJ
with you on that
Brown.
one.
Basically,
I
would
can see
be
that
my
too.
next pick, yeah.
Hopefully Devonta Smith, but yeah.
Rams, Seattle.
So the touchdown I see for Seattle, I want to go ahead and say Kenneth Walker.
I like it.
The touchdown for the Rams, man, he is back. Cooper
Look.
Kupp, I see him being an end zone target here. Cooper Kupp.
Well, I think I'm going to Kua for the Cup.
I was going to go Cup on this one. And I'll go with Lockett for Seattle.
Really?
Woo.
Yeah.
No, it might even be like a Charbonnet or something, you know. But I'm thinking Walker for Rush.
Chardonnay.
Yeah. All right. Lions. This one's gonna be a high scoring one, huh? Lambeau Field.
What? Is Laporta hurt?
I don't think so.
He's been,
No,
he's been quiet this
No,
year.
he's back. Well,
In touchdowns.
of course he's gonna be quiet when you have two RB1s as your starters.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and say for the Lions, this one's gonna be Gibbs.
Oh, that's funny.
God, he's been hot the past couple weeks.
They usually Gibbs and Montgomery both get
Yeah,
I was gonna go with Montgomery.
but Gibbs is the speed. Montgomery is your closer.
He's a hammer, bro.
Yeah, he is. He's big and thick, and you can just
you like
ground
him
and
big and
pound.
thick, don't you?
Man, when it comes to football,
I know.
it's got to be big and thick
Big
to
and thick,
to
bro.
close out those games
Girthy, even.
as your running backs. So
I like Gibbs, yeah, and
but I want to say Gibbs with a guarantee for the Lions.
Mm.
And on the Packers side, if Jacobs plays, because he is questionable, I'm going to say Jacobs might get his second one this week. However, if he does not play in this one, let me get Reed.
yeah, I'm going Reed again. St. Brown might get one.
I'll
but
go
that's
Reed.
Reed is my favorite receiver on that team.
pretty good.
I'll go Reed for Green Bay,
And not to
and I'm
mention,
going Montgomery for Detroit.
give Kraft his
Alright.
flowers. Kraft is coming into his own as a good tight end. But yeah, Reed is one of my favorite receivers on that.
Oh man, I always forget about Kraft. Give me Kraft.
Yeah, he did get one. Yeah.
Oh, dude, I love Kraft.
Me too.
He's
dude.
so good.
He's coming into his own.
Yeah. I
And
wish he was
so-
on my team.
But The thing
Little
is
white boy.
without Jordan Love, Kraft is not doing anything. But man, once he's back in that lineup, he's getting thrown his way, and he definitely delivers. He catches. So yeah, Reed's gonna go for me on this one though. So, but yeah,
Cool.
Kraft is a great pick.
So we got
He's gonna get a touchdown as well.
Minnesota and Indianapolis.
All right,
Mhm.
so
Jefferson.
for the Colts and the Vikings, I'm going to take Pittman Jr. I think he's going to get a nice touchdown in this game, and he's going to have a good game for Flacco.
I'm going to go Downs.
Oh, okay.
I think Flacco prefers Pittman, so I'll go him. But yeah, Jefferson.
For the Vikings, for me,
Is Aaron Jones playing?
Aaron
He is.
Jones
Yeah.
was on my mind. Yes.
Yeah.
Every
And
time I pick him to get one, he
now,
doesn't.
obviously, everyone knows Justin Jefferson is on that team, but I like Aaron Jones.
I like
think
Aaron Jones in
He's
this
getting
one.
hot, and when he's healthy, he's gonna get that running touchdown.
Mm-hmm.
He still has a breakaway speed at 29 years old.
All right, the Monday.
So for the Bucks,
Hunt.
you know
The
what?
Bucks, I don't know.
I'm gonna go Chad White.
Ha!
Richard.
I was going to go with Bucky.
Ooh, well, I think isn't he questionable?
Oh, no.
I'm on it.
Not Bucky.
Questionable, yep.
I saw
I'm still
something
going
pop
Bucky.
up today,
I'm going Bucky.
and it just popped up recently. Was
Turf toe.
Yeah,
Uh-oh.
probably.
That could silence you for weeks.
So I'm gonna go with Chad White.
I like Otten. I think he's
I was
definitely going to be
thinking him
the throwing
because
to
he
the
would
most.
be the next one that
Yeah, who's he going to throw through?
I know, who
McMillan,
else, bro?
Shepard, Palmer.
Shepard, I mean,
Shepard's
at least
good,
he's
but
a
questionable
solid
as well.
vet, you know.
Yeah.
Not really. Yeah, I'm going to go Bucky, and I'm going to go Hunt.
Yeah, huh?
Yeah, Hunt's been my pick
He's
for
a
a touchdown.
What about Hopkins, man? He had a good game last week.
He
Yeah.
did, and he's due.
He is.
But Hunt is just a dog.
Yeah,
bro.
it's Hunt. It's
He
Hunt's
is.
got it.
He's a
Hunt
nasty
is
dude. I like the way he
having a
plays, bro.
resurgence with
Man,
the Chiefs.
He was
It's like
never
he
bad
never
with the
left.
Browns.
No.
He was a good player for the Browns. Him and
Well-
Chubb made an excellent team.
Well, that's the thing, though, is Kareem Hunt's always been good. It's just if he's healthy,
Yeah.
he's got that dog in him.
Yeah, dude, he's nasty.
But if he
bro.
can stay healthy, but
He got a little
when-
stank on him.
yeah,
I think the best game's going to be Washington.
Really?
Because those two, they when those two get together, it's always a crazy game.
I
I don't
all
know,
right.
man.
So I didn't think about it when we first started this,
I like,
but right now the game that I really want to see is the Lions and the Packers.
that's funny.
No, that's a good one.
My game of the week is Colts Vikings.
Oh, yeah, the primetime.
I really wanna see
That's going to
Flacco.
be a good
That's
one.
my second one.
Yeah,
Who do you think's going to have the most yards?
throwing or catching or what?
Either one.
That's going to
Most
be the
exciting.
Colts and the Vikings.
So you think there's going to be bombs dropping?
Well, the thing
No.
is that can be like a say game, but I think it's going to come offensively because Flacco's going to sling it and so is Darnold. But we can also get that from Goff.
Amon
and
Ra could get some yards.
Jordan Love.
No.
No.
Baker's going to have the most passing yards this week.
What? So it'd have to be Otten then, huh?
Nah, he'll spread it around.
Sprinkle
Oh,
it.
no. Stop. I'm
Pajamatron.
giving it to Jameis.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
he's going to blow up yeah.
Jameis is, dude, he gets yards. He's
Yeah.
always gotten yards.
Against the Panthers, yeah.
No, he's playing the Chargers.
I thought you said James. I thought you meant Winston. James
Yeah,
Winston.
I do mean Jameis. He plays for the Cleveland now.
Oh, man.
Yep.
We need to sign off soon, probably.
I'm going with Jameis. Jameis is going to be our passing yards leader this
So
week.
I had mentioned earlier that that we're all picking the Browns, and not only are we picking them, but they're also going to be our upset for this.
Oh, yeah.
I could see.
Because no
Chargers
one
winning.
sees the Browns as a good team right now, but Winston is changing things for them. They beat my Ravens last week, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So I see this being both our pick and also our pick for the upset game. The Browns are beating the Chargers. It's different with Winston.
Upset. I can see Broncos.
And for the next upset, I'm going to say Giants over Washington.
Ooh, screw you, dude.
Whoa.
I'll tell you an upset. Jaguars over Philly.
Yeah, I like it.
The Jaguars have been playing good recently.
Ooh.
Yeah. I'll give you that. I could see that, bro.
Even with A.J. Brown back,
I like the
Even with
Miami
A.J.
one.
Brown back.
I mean, Goddard's out, but they got A.J.
I think
Brown
Hurts
and Roethlisberger.
ain't really all that. And I think he could make a mistake or two.
All right. I like it.
Yeah.
Anything else, Mike?
That's it for me.
Okay.
But I'm really looking forward to seeing that Packers.
It's a good week of football, boys.
It is. I can't wait to see it. Well, guys, thank you for joining us for another week of football, of Week 9. We got Blurman Gus,
Blurman.
Mustang Mike,
Big Daddy Brent.
and Big Daddy Brent. Thank you for joining us again, and he's going to be going with us further. Tell all your friends, like and
Hit
subscribe.
that like button, bro. Just say yes.
Yeah, hit that notification.
Just check us out.
You'll
And
get it like
sorry
once
that-
a week. Just relax.
Yeah, and sorry that sometimes within the podcast you're going to get normal conversations about different things, but that's just us talking football.
You don't apologize to them.
We're all guys.
You don't
here.
owe them an apology.
We love football. Sometimes we just want to add in other things that we forgot to add in earlier.
Because we love
So,
football.
Right.
Yeah.
We didn't even talk about Bosa wearing a hat.
Oh my
So
God.
we're good, man.
Woo.
Maybe
We kept
should.
it pretty clean.
We
Yeah.
might touch on that another period, but anyways.
We'll
thank
wait to
you.
see what the punishment is. So.
Thank you for joining us.
All
We're
right.
signing out. Have a good weekend. Good luck with your picks.
Goodbye.
That sound like AOL.